Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Beta. Oh god, Beta. What is my brain even doing? Oh jeez. That's so bad. Hello everybody and welcome to RimWorld Raider Empire. Oh boy. So in the last episode we finished up a pristine ruin that we had. Oh my god, what happened out here? Okay. Oh, we have yeah, it's a flash storm. But yeah, so we dealt with the pristine ruin. We got very lucky. There was no extra attacks or anything, so we got out of there with just a bunch of stuff. We've been dealing with bugs still because they're slowly creeping in constantly, just from them being around. We're hunting them, but they're almost dead, so that's good. We are going to need to get this roof fixed today, preferably, and we're going to need to fix these beds and stuff that apparently didn't get redone. We're also going to, let's go ahead and get rid of that. We're getting ourselves the crematorium up and running so we can get rid of all these insects as well. Along with that, we also bought two new people. We bought Howe and Clark. Both of them are engineers, and they are going to be running our new shield battery system for when we attack bases, assuming it works. So far, so good. We did have a bit of a problem testing it with a Doomsday, so we'll see how well it actually works in practice. But I'd like to test it today. But we got a problem where we need these charged, and that's a lot of power that we need in these. So it's going to take a while. I'm hoping that we'll be able to test it today, but we'll see. We also couldn't find the other commando armor, which is sitting right in here. One thing I did notice while I was trying to figure out why it doesn't let me like haul urgently on it, it's all of these are the same priority as these here. They're all critical. So none of these are actually getting brought to where they should be. So we're going to want these important. I mean, we need to do a couple things. So we want, all of these are the same. So we want to paste that there. So now all of these are important, which already works with what we got here. Perfect. Because I thought these were going to be important too. So now things should get brought into here properly. But I'm also looking at expanding this. What's in there? Minigun. We're smelting miniguns, if I remember correctly. I don't want that. I'm going to want to try these. That's the wrong thing altogether. Can we go here, please? So, smelt, ranged. Where's the minigun? Yeah, we're going to want to keep these. And this is linked, so that should have done all of them. But it's going to be a part of our weapon spread. Go here. It's actually a fairly good overall as part of a team. 25 shot burst. It shoots reasonably quick, about 5 seconds, 10 damage, bit of armor penetration, and a lot of range. So, you know, 3 or 4 people on a team with light machine guns and miniguns and stuff like that would help just overall throw shit down range. And they are longer range than the assault rifle, so that's also helpful. But either way, so this stuff should get moved down here. But I do need that move so we can paint it, make life a little bit easier. But other than that, so yeah, we're waiting for these to charge. I don't know if there's anything we could do to make like a quick charging station. Pretty much the only thing we could do is just keep increasing how much power we're making here. That way when we do drop these, they'll charge quick. But it's not like we could put batteries. Oh, I just realized I'm fucking stupid. When we tested this to see how well the batteries were holding up, it was still connected to the grid. I meant to disconnect it. So the testing we did to see how slow they were going down included all of these. Which, to be fair, is only about double our overall capacity, I think. What I kind of want to do is test it again. Let's just reinstall that right there so it's not connected. And we'll shoot a couple of these rounds at it and see how well that holds up without the extra assistance. So we'll drop that down a little bit, and you're moving that already. So let's get our 4 people using these cannons, or the miniguns, and we're going to want to swap. If I click that, is it going to swap it for everyone? Yes? No. Okay. You swap. There's a lot of people wandering around, which isn't exactly ideal. You guys want to fuck off somewhere else? Okay, so let's shoot that. Where are you going to go? Okay, so these batteries are probably going to go down much, much quicker now. Yeah. That's still not bad. That's not good, though. Hey, could you not? That's not good. That's still one burst, and that one burst was enough to get rid of what we did have. So we need quite a bit of charge. Did we stop shooting? We're going to need quite a bit of charge for this. I don't know if this is going to be practical long term. We'll see. We'll get it charged up and give it a test. That's a lot of work hauling that around everywhere if we only get like 30 seconds. So we'll see. We'll see. We still need a good spread of weapons for everyone anyways. Which we do have some options. All in here is done. Okay, can we get... Make sure that's commando there. No, it's not loading anything. Yes, commando. Oh, it was samurai armor was the other one. And we definitely don't have any by the looks of it yet. Just make sure this does hold samurai armor. I didn't fuck that up at all. Yes, okay. So if we had some, it would be there. So we got essentially everything else, which is kind of nice, but also a pain in the ass. So let's get some painting. So we're gonna want that pink. Now it kind of sucks. It's gonna be hard for me to get these in the future. Is there a way to save the color? There's an eyedropper, but I'd have to have something of that color already. I'm just looking. If we switch to a different color, it's gonna be very difficult to switch back. Not quite sure how I'm gonna go about that. We'll see though. So that can go. So then we're going to need melee people as well for this. You can come force wear that. So how many melee people should we get? We can go with... So we have approximately 20 combat people. And we're going to want enough people to kind of hold the front here. So we could say like 5 cyborg melees. Would probably be not bad. How many thrumbo horns do we have? So we have 2 there. 3 total here. I don't know if you got any in here or not. I want to say yes. I've seen some. But I don't really want to go look through the whole thing just in case. So we're going to assume none's here. So that's only 3 thrumbo horns. Maybe we just... They're only 900 each if we buy them through the mercenary menu. So maybe we just do that. And armor-wise, so we do have shock trooper armor. One of these is shock trooper, right there. How many do we have? Just the one, because shock trooper armor has an absolute ton of shield. You just can't shoot through it, and it's great for melee. So I guess we don't have obviously enough for everyone, so we'll just... That's samurai right there? No, it's explorer. We'll just get new armor and then swap out the one person we can. This is probably the best case scenario we got. Not great, but you know, we don't have a ton of armor options. So we're gonna want to hire. You can come in immediately just so we can get it dealt with quicker. It's only 500 each. We're gonna want full gear and full thrumbo horn. We're gonna want you... Now you are gonna be switching colors. Let's get... So these are our melee people. Let's get them to be orange. And that's good, that's good. And then melee, so we'll get 5. So that's going to bring us up $50,000 cash, plus another 17.5 per season. And just make sure I did that right, because I was kind of distracted. So we got our thrumbo horns coming in. We got orange, power armor, yes. We got immediate delivery, yes. And that's going to this base, yes. So we can disconnect. And that's going to be 5 more. And we're going to have to find out the color. So that way we get that color swapped. And how many helmets of these do we have? 4. So that's not bad. And you guys are in. So can we get you guys? Come down here. We'll make sure... Oh, beautiful. They all did come with thrumbo horns. I was wondering if maybe there was going to be other weapons that count in that classification, like maybe a plasteel broadsword or something like that. But no, it is just thrumbo horns. That's nice. Okay, so we'll get them to come in. And this is, it's going to take forever. So what's our current overage? We're 25, almost 26,000 watts of excess. It's still very, very slow feeling. So that kind of sucks. So you're using commando. You're using commando. Wow, you guys actually got some pretty good gear. That commando armor would have been nice before we were trying to find it, but it's fine. So you're not using a good gear, so you may as well be the one. So how are we gonna grab this? Best way to go would probably be to drop this so we can pick that color. And then get these painted. So then you guys are free to go, I guess, since you have no use here. So then we want the eyedropper. Eyedropper. Grab that. Beautiful. And then paint those. Non-Sonic construction. Now I wish they were at the other base. Okay, so I got them all set up. So we do have some construction getting done by them. That way they, follow the normal trend. And it means we get this painting done. So we'll paint both of these, pick them up. That's not the right color. Not even close. Did that eyedropper tool literally pick whatever was under my mouse? Is that possibly what it did? What's the difference here? Oh, pixel eyedropper object. Okay, that makes sense. So I want object. Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to want that repaint. I was going to say, because the color down here looked off. But yeah, that's fine. So we'll get you paint. Get that again, please. And that can just get picked up. That's fine. We don't need that. Can you come do this one too, please? And then we'll get you to force wear that. And then force wear this. And then you'll be good to go. The whole group's good. So we'll send you guys out of here. I guess there's not really a downside to keeping you around for a short time. I don't know what we're going to do about this charge here, though. Because it'd be nice to test it, but at this rate, it's not happening. This is a lot of battery to charge. So is there any other way? Because if we're going to have to wait this long between attacks, that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Obviously, we're going to bring it back to charge up earlier, which is kind of a pain in the ass, too. How else can we make a fuck ton of power? Because we could just make other power generators. Not that we have much option, but we could get rid of a bunch of this because obviously we're not using it and put solar in, which would give us a pretty good boost during the day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, well, in the meantime, so we're gonna have to wait for that to charge. We can use more space in here, because I'm thinking deep storage for these might be good. Or even just an extra shelf. And we're gonna need more room for weapons, I think. Plus other storage for weapons, because this isn't cutting it. So let's add just a whole block. Maybe even 2 blocks, if we really want space. It's not like we're gonna be using this for anything else anyways. So let's add 2 blocks of space. Because why not? So then that's going to give us room for all that stuff. Is there any other room that we need? So battery room eventually will get moved. Once these batteries charge, that will go up a lot quicker. Because right now these are... Oh, if this is out in the rain, that could cause a problem. We'll just not attack when it's raining. A rainy day is... Oh, that's silly. It's silly. But yeah, eventually batteries are going to get moved, so that's not something we're going to do now. We're not going to do our food. Okay, so we'll just worry about in here for now. So we're going to need new storage, because we need storage for heavy weapons that are above their capacity. So we could do 3 of them for heavy weapons, and then... Are we going to do deep storage for these, as long as they're the right kind? I think that's probably fine, as long as we have the extra room for it. So we could do, essentially, helmets, bodies, and just do that the whole way down. That should probably work the best for organization, I think. Now, that we're going to have a lot more room than we really need in here, but we can also just... move all that stuff down here as well. A door here would probably make sense as well, so they're not running all the way around. And then that space could be used for steel storage in the future, because we're filling up this hallway. But for now, we'll hold off. We'll grab a few more of these, though. So, how many? Because we could start getting rid of some of our assault weapons. We have 100, 200 probably. So, I don't know. 4 or 5. Let's just fill up this whole wall. We'll, let's get all of this stuff out of here and put into here. And then, yeah, all this stuff here will get moved into here. And we're going to want a door access. So let's, that honestly would be a great spot for it. Let's get rid of that. Well, there's going to be one opening there. We'll do a double... It sounds stupid. We're going to do a double door here. No, that's going to be weird. Just have a single door. We'll deconstruct this one, and then that's fine. I was thinking double door just because there's extra tile there, but it's going to be weird. So we're going to need a roof over this as well. I don't remember if we need... I'm pretty sure, anyway, we have to deconstruct the roof that's here first. And we don't want it like that. We want to go from here to here. Let's get that deconstructed. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, that's not here. Oh, thank you so much. That would have really sucked if we had to start power over again. It's fine. You guys got it. You guys got it. And then we're going to want floor in here as well. So this could all just be paved tile. Like that. We're also going to want to get a blueprint of this. That's not what I wanted. So let's grab a blueprint. Oh, that's going to grab the floor underneath too. Okay, so we're going to have to move that somewhere without a floor. Which is a huge pain in the ass, honestly. Because I got to move them all one by one. You know what? It's probably easiest if we remove the floor under it. We'll just remove the floor and put it back after. Because moving all of this somewhere without a floor, I guess in here would work. I don't think that counts as a floor for blueprints. But yeah, that's kind of a pain. So you guys can run, get that done quick. We can get you guys doing something. We got to do something for today. So there is a few just bases. What is our bill at now anyways? We're coming up close to 100,000. So we have a few things around. We have a large outpost over here. I was kind of hoping that we'd test the shield on that. But honestly, that's probably going to be worse than this. Because what the changes we made to make bases stronger should also affect these. So yeah, we're still kind of best not doing that, honestly. We could jump in and see what it's like and then leave if we need to. We could also bring the melee people just because. Do we want to bring the melee people? Not that they're going to be great help against explosives and stuff. Okay, let's get these guys sent. Now, will they all fit in here by any chance? They're all fairly light. Yes, that's 5. We'll keep these guys for now. They're not a problem. So those, you will all go into there. I did notice one of you didn't have a weapon. So when you get a chance, come and just grab a excellent battle rifle. I don't know what you're doing, but we'll get you to do it. Oh, you're sleeping. Yeah, it's a good thing I told you to do that after. Colonists are ready. Okay, so you guys can launch. You need to go to this base right there. And you guys are just busy, so that's fine. And this crematorium's done, so... Oh, we don't have a cook. So if we do that forever, we're going to want that limited range. That way they're not going across the map for it. So we'll do everything that's that close. But we do need someone to cook. And I don't really want these guys cooking all the time. Although most of the time they're just stuck here anyway. So is it really a big deal if they're allowed? Oh, is that a cooking job? Is that... I don't think that's a cooking job, right? No, it's crafting. Yeah, you're doing that. That's fine. So then you guys are all here now, so we're ready to go. We never did give the melee people Troll's Blood. That's kind of important. Okay. I don't think actually we have enough. I think we only have 4. Which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, we only have the 4. So one melee person's not getting Troll's Blood. Okay, that's fine. We'll load that up. We'll probably just keep them back then. Because that Troll's Blood makes a huge difference in having to treat little minor wounds and shit like that. Especially for melee people, they're going to be getting punched. So, yeah, Troll's Blood's kind of an essential. It'll keep them going essentially forever. And that's loaded, so that is ready to go. So I can come over to here, just drop it off there. I did see comments about where that other ship went between episodes, because that episode went up today, about an hour and a half ago. And I did forget it at the Glitter World City, apparently. So, whoops, it's fine. It happens. I don't have great ship keeping. So, we want 4 of you. Now, which one's the one that should stay? That's Shock Trooper. It's only 160? Must be poor, right? Yeah, it is poor. So they're all fairly fine. So we'll get you 4 and leave Gus. So can you come and take this Troll's Blood, please? None of you fucks should be touching this. Where are you going? Don't haul that. Don't touch it. It's not for you. Gonna go somewhere else. Good. Okay, and that's the last one. Okay, so then Gus, you're gonna be staying here with Mirage, and then everybody else. We're gonna need a small ship for this too. So we'll take all the melee people as our first load. Everyone but Gus. You can go in there, and then all of our combat people, except for Gus, off, can come. Okay. We'll get that loaded, and we are gonna do the large outpost. It seems like a stupid idea, because logically it should have the same changes that we made to the other base, so they are gonna have more weapons. But we could just leave if we want. We'll see. We'll see. I could see it being a stupid move, honestly. But we could drop in at Edge. But we'll see. What's the worst that could happen? That was the wrong ship. That's the worst that could happen. Literally the worst that could happen is sending the wrong ship. Okay, well, there's a 9 times out of 10 this should be fine. But it's that 1 in 10 where you end up too close to the edge and the ship despawns. So I might be re-recording this episode 20 minutes in. That's not the edge, but that's definitely not bad looking so far. What's that? A tornado generator? For fuck's sake, where the... I don't think I've ever seen anybody with that. And other than that, it is tribal. So actually, this is very easy. This ship, we could get that launched. We'll get this dropped in. Yeah, I forgot. I always forget to check for tribal. But tribal's easy peasy. Don't die. Okay, so that is the edge. Oh, that's risky. Okay, we'll just come in, fuck them up. This should be a walk in the park. I didn't know the whole tribal thing. I should have paid attention. You're weirdly blue. And that works perfectly for me. The one threat. A tornado generator could easily kill us, though. I've obviously not faced many tornadoes in my days. We'll get you guys to just hold out here. You guys will set on search and destroy. But yeah, I don't know how effective tornadoes actually are against combat these days. Like, is it still an instant kill? I think it used to be an instant kill. You guys can search and destroy. Quest complete. Nice and easy. They're all gonna flee anyways. Because they're close to the edge of the map, obviously. That's fine. So that's good. That was surprisingly, depressingly easy. We could claim all these. You know what? We'll deconstruct them. That way we don't have to go in all these doors. And then Mystical Shaman, go away. Don't need your shit. You guys are all free to go. And then we're going to want to do a strip of all the corpses. And then we need a stockpile. So it's a fairly small map overall. We can just do a stockpile. Okay, found all the buildings. We can just do a stockpile right there. It'll get moved fairly quick. So that's most of this. Here's a whole bunch of bedrolls that we can steal. Because they are kind of nice to have around. Because people right now are just picking up beds that are minified instead of carrying these. So we'll take these and uninstall them. Bring them with us. You guys got some plasteel around. Not much. I don't see anything else of too much value. We got some steel tables. You guys can deconstruct those. Handbags, deconstruct those. Not going to be anything else, really. We have a few doors here. We'll just deconstruct those as well. But yeah, it seems like about it. Not even lights to destroy. That's fine. Can we Cancel all of that, because I don't want to touch the invisible shit. It's never good when you're touching the invisible shit. And then there is steel out here, too. Those are wood beds. That's a steel dresser. We'll take that. That's marble. This is all stone. We don't need this. We got a solar generator. And some assorted wood. Nothing to worry about out here. We're good. We're good. Did we do the stripping? I think so. Yes, we did. So that's basically everything done already. You guys are fantastic. And these rooms down here, so that's steel bed. You could deconstruct that. Speed it up, please. And that's probably going to be empty. That's a couple items. So we'll just get that to be brought in. And then, so you guys don't have anything that you need to do, nothing that we need to worry about. So you should be good. You guys are getting all this sorted. And then you guys, we don't really have anything to worry about. These batteries are taking way too long. There's all of our power armor. A whole bunch of free marine armor we'll have to sell off. But it doesn't look like they're able to get this floor done. Apparently they can, they just aren't. So they're still working on in here. Fair enough, it's almost done. We do need to get that roof on. Assuming that they got the other one done. It looks like it. So we'll go... that right there. What's that for? 5,000 silver, so we can get rid of all of this mess. Thank you. Okay, so that's good. We got a nice new weapons and armor storage room. So we gotta wait for all these to be finished building. We are out of wood. We're out of wood. We are out of wood. We are out of... That's because we turn it all into chem fuel. We use a lot more chem fuel than people think. So we need to mass cut. That's not a big deal, because a lot of people here don't have stuff to do most of the time anyways. So let's just chop a fuck ton of wood. I must have turned off the auto chopper in manager. No, I didn't actually. Probably none that are at 100%. So what we can do, we go to forestry. We'll do not fully matured trees. We'll allow it so anything that's harvestable, so that's going to be things that are like 65 to 100%, I think. It'll start chopping those down too. Because I'd bet that we're probably just keeping up with getting rid of anything that's 100%. But that's fine, that's all good. So then these floors are almost done, so we'll give them a sec to finish that up. You're using a shit helmet, literal shit brown. Oh, there's everyone doing it now. So that should be good. So we can blueprint this. We have a social fight. And you guys have idleness. So you guys have finished. And we got 2 ships here. So let's load this one up. We can grab everybody but 1 person. And then we have someone that's downed. We'll have to strip them. And then what did we get? So we got a little bit of steel, not much. A little bit of plasteel, not much. A little bit of blocks, not much. Bunch of beds, nothing fancy. Yeah, we got nothing out of this. Other than, I guess that's a lie. We did get 5 power armors. Oh, we got a tornado generator, yeah. I don't know when we're going to have an opportunity to use that, but maybe we run it through a city. That's so wasteful. But maybe we run it through a city just because we can. Other than that, I don't know what a good opportunity would use it. So we can accept that. That's fine. So all that will get put in, and then we'll do the last little bit. Now, where's the down guy? Right there. Get you stripped. It's just steel plate armor, so I'm not too worried about it. But that's going to go, and then that's all ready. So let's get a blueprint. So that's going to be create that. That's going to be battery shield block. Okay, so yeah, it's just a charging thing. So our best bet, honestly, is probably to have a whole cluster of extra batteries that are ready and charged. Like literally, like make like 100 of these, assuming this is effective. Make like 100 of these batteries, stock them somewhere. That way we could just swap them in and out constantly. Because I'm not really sure how else we could do this, because the charge rate's just too slow. It's just way too slow. because that's all of today's episode, essentially waiting on charge. And you guys are almost ready to go. What are we lacking? People. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you're all done. So we'll get you ready. Last person, last bit of steel. We're good to go. Good. So you can launch back to this base. We'll have to get stuff shipped out to the other base sometime soon. That's not really a big deal. And CY's stuck. There you go. And then we just need that bit of wood, and then that'll be done. And there it is. So we'll finish this up. So between episodes, I'll go and get all of these bills set up. Yeah. That's going to be a real pain in the ass. It's not a big deal. I'll do it. We do need to fix this floor, though. So we could do a carpet dark. I can go there. We are going to want special things in here. So this needs to be... I guess we don't need to do anything too different. It's the same as that. And that's going to be gone, so we don't really need that. So that should be able to take all of our heavy weapons now. And then besides that, we won't touch anything else. I'll get the rest of this all set up off camera. It's just going to be a lot of copy pasting of these. Other than that... it's going quicker now that these are filled. But this isn't going to work. So we're basically going to be down to just get people with better weapons. It kind of... this whole... I got melee people and it feels like such a waste now. Oh, that is a cooking job, apparently. Because everyone's idle and no one's touching that. Okay, so everyone's a 4. Does that make it so you'll do this? Need material. Get rid of these. Thank you. Is it a cooking? That's good. There you go. Start working through those. Thank you. Oh, and then you're still here. Sorry, forgot. I'm real bad at that. So you can go back home as well. Go right there. And then this is gone. Okay, so then... if we're gonna do weapons... so we could send over a bunch of weapons and try just having a better weapon loadout. And then by the time we're done a base, or done attempting a base like that, that should be full. So next episode, we'll do that. Let's grab ourselves a loadout. So we need to send over some useful weapons. So what would be good to send? We're going to need... okay, where's the weapons? That's what I'm looking for. Scrolling down, like, is this ever going to end? So we're not using grenades. Orbital bomb markers are useful, but the problem is they're explosive, so they destroy stuff. Because we get a very large amount of our money from selling and fixing the clothing. So not destroying clothing is the ideal thing. So we got the Mechanoid Sniper Rifle, and these are the 50 range. So these and the Charged Sniper Rifle with 49 range are going to be our 2 snipers that we're going to want to rely on. Because overall, we've already gone over this, so we're not going to do it again, but they're similar overall, but they function differently, but they should both be reasonably effective against fighting. So we'll send over... we only have 1 sniper of those. We only have 1 of the excellent charge snipers. The Gauss Lances are a little bit underpowered. They only do 20 damage, which... to be fair, the charged sniper also only does 25 damage, but it's a triple burst. And that's only a 3.5 and let's say 2.5. If we look at the Gauss Lance's time, it's definitely lower. But, you know, the other one gets 3 shots off in the same time. This gets 1, and it's slightly less range, so that's not a good idea. So then we got no other snipers to really send. By the looks of it. We can send over a minigun. We can also send over Mechanoid Lmgs. So these are a 27 range, 24 burst, 12 damage. Not much penetration, but they do spray quite a bit. There is also the Charge LMG. I'm not sure... I know we got some. I'm not sure how they hold up. Although apparently we don't have charge LMGs. Right there. We got 2 of them. So that's 35 range. Half the burst and lower damage than the mech one. So do we want that as range, or would we prefer... We could take both, really. Let's take both. Get a good spread of weapons. So let's grab that charge LMG. We'll send both of those over. We'll grab the charge... the Mechanoid Lmgs. Send those 3 over. I'd love to use a charged minigun, but their explosiveness makes them so useless. Okay, so then that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weapon swaps. What's the Marksman Rifle like? That's a 3 bursts, 16 damage, good armor penetration, only 41 range though. That's not bad overall though. Its damage is a little low, but it is a 3 bursts. Let's not. I think we might end up a little too sniper heavy if we do that. So let's call that good. We'll send this stuff over and see if a bit of a weapon swap out will give us a bit more of an advantage. So we'll accept that. We are well above time, so we're going to go ahead and end it off here. So next episode, we'll have those weapons swapped. We'll get them everyone loaded up. We're going to swap out weapons that are charge rifles being one of them, shorter range. I'd like to have, you know, the longer range weapons stay. We should also probably get, if we're going to be using a variety of weapons, we're also going to allow them to auto switch. So it might be worth getting a bunch of short range weapons set up. And also these guys are going to need some melee weapons as well. Melee weapons, I don't think we actually keep any. I think we smelt. No, we keep our knives. They're all terrible knives though. Now there is a mod that was suggested many a times and I keep meaning to. But there's a mod that makes it so I can add to these after I've already set them up. I'm going to grab that for next episode too. I forget what it's called. But I want to add a bunch of knives into that, but I can't. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that after I grab the mod. Either way, that's gonna be it for today. So next episode, we're gonna go out with new weapons and try one of the outposts. Yeah, one of the towns. We're gonna see how that goes, and then we're gonna have this charged up, and then we're gonna load in with this and see how this goes. And then we'll have to pick our options. We'll probably end up doing a mix. The best way to go might be a combination of this, an anti-grain warhead, and obviously our people. So we'll see. Either way, yeah, that's it for today. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.